Danganronpa.
Hello, peoples! How is everybody? I am in vampire attire today because we are Danganronpaing. So, hello, everyone! We are with the pre-trial prep, and I'm using a controller this time because I don't have the space for the snowboarding section. Oh yeah, totally gonna do another all-night Persona 5 stream. No. If anything, it'd be Persona 3. I could make actually, we have a Persona stream on Thursday, but we don't know I don't know what Persona to play yet. So I could do Persona 3 dancing. I get to simp even more. Okay. Hello, Blue Puzzled. Welcome to the Cherry Tree. I hope you have an amazing time. Hi. How you doing? So, what I usually do before we get into the trial is I go over all the truth bullets again, just to make sure we know everything about the trial. Right. So, Monokuma File 2. Thank you for the screaming deer. The victim is Mahiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death is around 3 p.m. The scene of the crime is where the body was discovered inside the beach house at Chandelier Park. At Chandelier Beach, not Park. I can't read. Cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. I don't know why it says instrument, you could just put object. There are no other corresponding external injuries and no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. The bloodstain on the floor has streaks leading to the roadside door as if Mahiru had crawled through it. Well, I want to say right now, if she had crawled through it, her front part would also be bloody, but unless she like scooted back. Alright. Next truth bullet. Footprints on the beach. Footprints were found near the crime scene. The trail leads from the beach house and loops around towards the road. The footprints are Hyoko's. What's rule 6? Oh, stay on topic. I would like it, but if I get into the conversation you guys are like, into, then I don't mind. So like if you ask me questions, that's fine. And we get on different Cookie, that's all. You know what? Valid. Valid. I agree with that. The metal bat. I love Nagito. I'm an absolute simp for this man. I knew it would make you laugh, thank you. Metal bat. Mochi, that is all. The metal bat was found at the crime scene. Due to the bloodstains covering it, it's believed to be the murder weapon. The murder weapon used in Twilight Syndrome murder case was a metal bat too. I would have put as well, but okay. Oh, that's nice though. The ice cream mochi's nice. I think so anyway. God, you're making me hungry now. I woke up like an hour and a half ago. You forgot what drink you had, but it was milk/water. Coconut milk? It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Trash can! There were a bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can in the beach house. They're probably drinks from the refrigerator. No shit. Pretty anime girl mask. A mask of the anime character Sun Witch Esper Ito, found at the crime scene. My god, I wish I could do that expression. Just, I can't though. Yellow gummy. Ow, 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 ow. A gummy candy found at the closet at the beach house. Yes. I wonder who that could be. Shower room. The beach house has a shower room. However, the shower is out of order and cannot be used. So for all the new people who are like showing up, because I can see there's 6 of you, I'm going through the truth bullets to make sure I know what we all have, and I decided to go through it on stream, just so we all catch up and know what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I need to. Yeah. The only window, iron barred window, the only window in the shower room. It can be opened, but due to its high location, it can't be accessed unless you hitch a piggyback ride from someone. Or something. Oh, right, now we're back. Now we're into the Twilight Syndrome truth bullets, because a game is heavily influenced in this one. Interesting. It's called Kalpis. Okay. Makoto Naegi. I love Naegi. I have played Trigger Happy Havoc. I've actually streamed it over a year ago. And I finished that game on stream. Oh, Nagi's great. He is, though. I don't know if he's my favorite protag, or my favorite character overall, but he's definitely in my top. Definitely in my top lot. Kimchi, that is all. I've never actually had kimchi. Okay, so broken fish tank. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, a tipped-over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water was scattered everywhere. Sus. Killer's escape route. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, there was a broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Stolen. Hi, I can't read. Stolen school swimsuit. Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, had her swimsuit stolen by someone. Ending prize. Oh, there's a bit more to this one. Yeah, I know it's mostly fermented in vinegar and it's cabbage. I've seen some people make it. By some people, I mean K-pop idols, but that's not the point. I also watched one person, I say one person, I watched Rotten Mango's thing where this person, like, killed somebody and put their corpse in a kimchi bucket with kimchi in it, I think. That was interesting! Okay. Ending prize. The ending prize was found in My Hero's room. It consists of an envelope containing 4 photographs. There were also a letter included in the envelope that says, try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you did to my sister. We'll talk then. Like, this is so obvious. Entrance hall photo. One of the ending prizes, a picture of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko appeared at the entrance hall. Hiyoko's like, you dumb bitch. You're so annoying. I'm sorry, Hiyoko. Please forgive me. Broken vase photo. One of the ending prizes, a photo of a broken vase. Girl D showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. The vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room. Saki, that is all! You keep saying that, but you keep getting me hungry and I'm wanting food! Meh! One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of a victim who was killed in the music room. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna mute you. Girl E's crime scene photo. One of... You will not fucking watch me, bitch. I'm not yet. You have another chance. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of Girl E after she was killed. It looks like she was killed with a metal bat. Bat! You fucking dared me to. So I fucking did it. Have I got a message from you? Have I just got a message from you? Oh no, I got a message from someone else. Hey, it was something I was looking for. Okay. Gummy bag! Apparently there was a lot of these in Hyoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Now if you look at the bag, there are yellow ones in it. Although the fucking game would tell you otherwise. Okay. Letter found inside My Hero's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you. That's a lot of deleted messages. He dared me. She dared me. Sorry. She dared me. I did it. She dared me. How am I still bad at remembering pronouns? Like, come on. I'm normally the one that respects them the most. Fucking hell. I got a message from her. I got the message. I got the message. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so good. I got the message. Oh, sorry. My stream just played. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Hold on. Where is he? Where is she? Untime out. Okay, you're untimed. There she is. She's back. You said I wouldn't do it, so I did it.
I will totally do it.
Okay. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. I'm sorry. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. Let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hyoko Sayonji. Mikan's autopsy report. My hero received a blow to the head from behind and died instantly. And we're back to the beginning. So, that's all of the truth bullets. What is my report card with everyone? Oh, right, I maxed the princess out. Let's check on our little pet. Oh my fuck! Oh my fuck! I'm so sorry, Chibimi! What did I do? Right, let's set skills. Let's set skills. Greatly increases the influence gauge. Do I have many? Or is that like the only one I have? Yeah, no, that's the only one I have. You dared me to do it. So I did it. Yes! You said I fucking wouldn't, and I took that as a dare. And I fucking did it. Well, nobody will know. Are you sure? It's above my head right now. It's right above my head. That's not you? That's not you? Imposter. Okay. We're gonna get into the class trial. Let's hope I can get this right.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Thank you, Monokuma. I love you. Look at
During
Monomi!
You will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I'm dangling here. Love. Someone help me, please.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Not me just going, I bet. Kill everyone then. Monomi in air jail for crime of existing. Nah, you right, Blue, you right.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a
Cruel rule. I need to remake the Monomi Blood Red Sakura model because I made one. Thank you.
Now then, let's first.
I'm still sick. What the fuck?
That masterpiece of gaming,
Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Who cares about that game?
Unfortunately, it's very important.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Best boy.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'd like to rather talk about games than, you know, dead corpses. Even though there are corpses in the games. At least they're games.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Oh no, you're right. Best boy, but he insane. I love insane. To be fair though, when I first got through this game, I despised Nagito. Like, I really despised him. I cheered at one of the things, but I really love him now. He's like so good.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Topaz, you'll get your Jaffa cakes! You know what? That's fair. I can see why, because I used to despise him as well. Look, Topaz, you have to wait, because I've sorted out my money for next month, and I'm already fucked. So, yeah. Nagi's great. I love Nagi. He's so innocent too.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game.
I'd totally cosplay Nagito. I have a friend called Ash, who I believe is currently streaming. They have Nagito's coat. When they first visited, they came up with a Nagito coat, and it was kind of funny because they accidentally left it here. My dad kind of just like, if you don't bring any flapjacks, you're not getting the coat back. By the way, we're British.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Yeah. Like, two of the people right next to you.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
That just got real meta.
So, I think it's better
better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
UDG? Oh, Ultimate Despair Girls? I've seen all of it. I've not played through all of it though, and I will be playing through all of it. Cause I actually have it. Let me see. So I have Danganronpa 1, I have Danganronpa 2 obviously, I have Ultra Despair Girls, I have V3, I have the Ultimate Summer thing, which I've never managed to finish through. Never. It's the only game you refuse to touch. Fair enough. Is this chapter 5? No, this is chapter 2. It seems so later, people dying off. Well, no shit! This game is Danganronpa, people dying off. You know what? It's kind of ironic considering my camera is currently blocking the same words that my little cherry blossom thing blocks off for you guys. Okay. The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. Why couldn't it go back to A for boy? Because it's the first boy. And the high school girl that got killed in the beginning by using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. Hot take though, Nagito in Ultra Despair Girls was better than in Danganronpa 2. No, you're right. No, you're right, and you should say it. You're right, and you should say it. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The identity of Girl A is... Hyoko! No, wrong one. Wrong one. Ah! I didn't mean Hyoko. Fuck. Mikan. I got the names mixed up for a second then.
Girl A is probably Mikan Sumiki.
Sumiki. Blue, you're right, you should say it, yeah. It was really nice. I think that's actually what got me to like Nagito in the first place, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was that. I love some of the characters in Ultra Despair Girls. It's really good. But I can understand, like, the gameplay can be a bit finicky as well. I really don't like playing games like that. He's just annoying. Well, to be fair, he's meant to be. He's meant to be really annoying.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would...
At least you're aware. The background is glitching.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. That I don't actually have because I'm already in a video game! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
My god.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
My god. Thank you! Huh? What the fuck are you on about? Skip! I think it was girl B, wasn't it? Yeah, it was girl B.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Foul mouth? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Are you fucking sure about that?
Anyway, let's move on. Next is girl C.
Girl C, her personality was hyper energetic and unique. That one is Ibuki! Ibuki Miyoda!
Girl, see? Then I'll
See you next Tuesday! Oh my god. Chiaki's just so dead.
Let's move on to girl D.
Always had a camera with her. Mahiro.
I see.
Monokuma, I just saw that. I just realized that. I just triggered that.
The victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip girl E and talk about guy F.
He's Guy F. It's Monokuma! No, it's for Yuhiko.
Aren't you guy F, Fuyuhiko?
F for Fuyuhiko.
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
No, I can't do your
It was one
voices,
of the
dudes.
names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Aoji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
I wonder why.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Because there was.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Lesai. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Or maybe you should, who fucking knows? The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is probably because he has a little
I
sister.
can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Aw, yeah, boy!
What do you mean, little sister?
Imagine having a younger sibling. Couldn't relate. I am the youngest.
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch!
It's pretty clear.
I couldn't even fucking read it.
Had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Oh, hell yeah, I noticed. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the girl who died in the beginning. May she rest in peace, even though she was a bitch. Yes, I've seen the animes.
I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
Honestly, I understand you, Kuzuryu, because I may not get along with my brothers very well. Or, well, we've been getting along better recently. But I would absolutely lose my shit if someone murdered them.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Praise King, praise King. Another hot take. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I think Gadaka should have given us more Remnant of Despair content, because like I generally want to know what the others were like as Remnants. I agree. I would really have liked to have figured that stuff out. Like, oh, it would have been so good.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
I don't think Nagito knows what sarcasm is unless he's the one doing it.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Dead.
Yeah, I have a little sister.
For real, Blue! No, you're right! Oh my god, I wish I could have seen them more. Oh, that was so good.
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
We just said it was non-fiction, which means it was reality, you dumb fuck!
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Oh, I can't remember Nekomaru's design. Hold up, you got me Googling. You got me Googling. Now you're right, that's awesome. Akane looks feral as hell though.
Don't go making shit up, bastard.
I'll make all the shit up I want to, bitch.
If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
Everyone says that about their siblings. Everybody says that about their siblings. But like, not everyone goes through with it. Most people don't go through with it. I want to say people don't go through with it in general, but that's not the case.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
And I'm not gonna give you them back!
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay.
So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh?
Who would want to do that, though?
Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
It is intimidating. It's really intimidating. I love it.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
I love you, Nagito, but you're still very annoying in this game.
That's why. I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Why are you sticking your tongue out for it? Just like, ah.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
Oh my god. I'm not going over this again.
then girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't
I'm
know
not
what
gonna
Sato
comment.
you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Gundam is fucking awesome. Leave him alone. The heck? That is a wild connection.
Taka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Oop. And he also has a strange rivalry going on. Well then.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
Who killed her?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
You know, you could you could sound more actually surprised, Monomi, instead of what? No way.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
It's skits like these that make people is why they believe Monomi is working with Monokuma.
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
Again, it's skits like these that make people believe that Monomi's working with him.
Definitely friends.
You see?
So the mystery of the game is the murder of girl E, correct?
Indeed it is, Peko.
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why girl E was killed.
Oh, fun fact! My friend Ash, who brought the Nagito coat, also cosplays Peko. It's great. Girl E was killed on the 4th day in Twilight's main storyline. I was able to find out why she was killed by playing the secret storyline. One more opinion of mine, I believe Mokoto. I fucking love that joke! You're not wrong! You're really not wrong! Maybe that's why I love games like Among Us so much. Okay. Which means it has something to do with the first high school girl's murder.
I see. The reason girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Yes.
Which means girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Honestly, don't be sorry for that joke. That joke was great.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
Sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
Well, no shit.
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Thank you, Chiaki.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Shit, they've got big rooms.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Me wondering if I can get my my DS to be capture carded.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it. Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Nekomari, you're a dick!
Then, I'll start explaining.
Look, she's got a little kitty hoodie up. She's upset.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
I mean, to be fair, that's valid. It is a very valid thing to do. But look at her, she's so sad.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
And she was almost done with her sentence.
But the door to the music room was locked.
Nah, you're right. You're right. I would have just waited for a sentence to finish before I said, okay, that's nice, but can we move on?
So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there.
But they didn't.
The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
You can be the ultimate gamer and still be shit at games, right? No, I'm kidding.
He wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Yes.
Obviously.
I'd totally
Girl E was
cosplay
waiting
Mikan.
outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Oh no, not a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have been dead tired out.
She passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then forget this.
Then forget this!
You can see an old guy sulk.
Are you trying to flirt with him?
Hey!
I thought you were a simp for the princess.
We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing inside the music room? I guess we need to clear that up first.
What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
Okay.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong.
Did I get that right? I got it right! It's been so long, I can't remember.
What heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
So from what we're aware of, I think what happened is she killed the sister, locked, no, she would have had to break the window at some point. And they would have heard it, which is weird, but anyway. So she killed the sister, locked the room from the outside, put the key back, went into the other room, broke the vase, and then came out again.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room.
No, my camera is being a little bit of a bitch. But I can't wait to get a 2D model, man. Okay. There we go.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
No, I'm sitting back. I need to reset my model again. Whoops. Honestly though, why go through so much?
So,
Just,
when the
I know she was a
children ran
bitch, but
over
you don't have to
and
kill the
heard the
fucker.
sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
If we could really have just solved it with that much quick, why the fuck didn't the police do shit?
Wait a minute. The mystery hasn't been solved yet. You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
It's Monokuma, what do you expect? Also, I totally don't love Monokuma and have like 4 plushies. And cosplay him.
Figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Nekomaru. This is why you need toilets everywhere. Just for this motherfucker.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
Non-confession. Me saying it with 2 Monokuma plushies? Yeah. Mine are in my bedroom, but, nah, I have like 3 or 4 of them. An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I'll have to do it. I'll do it! What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then. There's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. Oh yeah, no, definitely. definitely give good piggybacks. I would die for a piggyback from Nekomaru, honestly. Let me just... There we go. I would die for a piggyback from him. Same, yeah. Sorry. They won't destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, your difficulty is set to gentle. White noise won't appear. You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy called Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that increases the power of the silencer. Yeah, it would be. He would probably be able to piggyback both of us at once. Let's be fully honest. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well, good luck. Have fun.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
No.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon. Then the piano.
God, no. That's even worse.
Even bigger. The investigation conducts universal chaos. It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was
Shit.
used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stain.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
No. Unconventional weapon. It appears in the game, but it's apparently not a single weapon. She must have combined two things that used it. Like, for instance, putting something in some sort of sack, attaching it to that.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Maybe have it with Fubukis?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Oh, no, it was... No, okay.
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Ah!
Broken glass.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Gonta would also give good people back, right? You're right, you're right. He would probably do it, though, to be fair. He would love giving people back, right? I just want to give Gonta a hug.
Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducts universal chaos. It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Ah! There we go. I pressed the wrong button! Gonta needs a hug. Gonta needs all of the hugs. Gonta is like an innocent little bean. Nah, you're right, you're right. You're right, I agree with that.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
No, it's not.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
A bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Speaking of which, I have the first 3 Ace Attorney games on my Switch, so we can stream that too.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Dun dun dun!
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Yes.
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
It means Mahiru's a dead bitch.
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason
Yeah, apparently, I think so.
was to protect Girl D.
Let's see. My most favorite games are Danganronpa, Persona, Ace Attorney.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it, and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
Oh.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
Choked her out! Ayo!
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
Mikan, how many people have you killed already? Just getting back into it. You know what? That's fair. I'm recently getting really into Persona again. But it's been like... I accidentally left like my viewers on a cliffhanger for this fucking trial for like a year. So I have to get back into it.
You can? That's pretty scary.
I didn't mean to. I just stopped. We just stopped the stream and then I just never picked it back up.
I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer right now. The only person I can think of is that guy. The guy who felt blind rage towards Girl E in the game. Monokuma! No. Guy F.
It should have been Guy F.
I will never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Can I just say, I relate to Fuyuhiko here.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't
You
it?
keep threatening people! You say, you wanna fucking die, and you're a Yakuza. I'm not fucking surprised.
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
Obviously not!
That is, I'm terribly sorry, but
Speaking of, Makoto feels like he's a therapist friend. Like, he'd let you vent to you on bad days and just listen and try and comfort you and make you feel better. You're right! And you should scream it out on the rooftops. You're so right. Makoto is just... You just feel so comfortable around Makoto when you're like... Hey dude, I've had a bad day. I'm either gonna vent to you or I'm just gonna chill here and just... Ugh. Like, for real, Makoto would be a good friend. Like, great friend. My Makoto is Ash.
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally
Stolen! My affection-starved ass would love him as a friend. Same. I would love it too. Oh god.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer.
Mm-hmm.
No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Oh!
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
Oh my god, can my camera not, like, move every 5 seconds? No, I agree with that. I would cry as well. Like, I just want a hug from Makoto. Just, there. Everything will be okay. I'll help you with your trauma. It'll be fine. It's all okay. I would die happy.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related to... Whew, sorry, one another. I woke up an hour and a half before stream and I, like, didn't want to get out of bed.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
Mood! Oh my god! Same! Do you know how many characters I'd, like, want to bring to life just to ugly sob in their arms? I'm so lonely.
There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open
Oh my
the
God.
exact same way they avenged the first victim.
Camera, please!
Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
Your eyes, though.
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
Bruh, even if it was a work of fiction, it could be the fucking motive.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
You're right! My god. You're right with Gonta, but I'd also let him ugly cry into my arms just while, just like, humming softly in his ear, just like... Just, he needs head pats and like, love and all the attention.
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Such tech can also be used to kick Kokichi's shins in. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna break your kneecaps.
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Thing is, she would have probably picked someone else if it was
Don't you
actually
understand?
Hiyoko.
I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Call back! Toilet clogging. I think this one might be the footprint.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru?
You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Yes, she was.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Yes, you did!
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, she would listen to you just to get you into her cult, and I don't feel comfortable with that.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Nikon's based on how ugly they are.
How the fuck do you say ugly footprints? They're just footprints!
Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo.
You are the same age! I'm going to get banned.
The footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
So you finally decided to confess.
Would Nekomaru love DDR? No, I can see it. I can see it. Good workout.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Akane,
Don't believe her so
darling.
easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
I suck at DDR, but I would love to play it too.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
How about me and Kazuichi saw you run from the beach house when we were in the thing?
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong! Dumb bitch.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading this again.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw it.
Thank you, Kazuchi.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Okay, but why Kazuichi looking good there?
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
The death was around 3 p.m. If she ran away instantly, it wouldn't have been 30 minutes after.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'd love to hang out with all them. It'd be so fun.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
Oh, fuck, I'm tired. What the hell?
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Oh my god! Not Madoka! No, do it. I love Madoka Magica, it's really good.
Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
I didn't, believe it or not. I don't cry much at shows or movies. If you had to wish for one thing and then you had to become a magical girl and stuff, what would it be?
That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
Here's where I have my problem. I would probably wish for my mom and dad to have a better, well, I say mom and dad, but you know what I mean. Mainly my mom, I'd wish for her to have better health and like a better living. So I'd end up like, the blue girl. I just feel like I'm heartless, but like in real life, I'm like super like, I like feel so sorry for people. But in games and that, I'm just like, nah. I cried, okay, one thing I remember crying to was Persona 3, and that was my favorite character's death.
There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding was probably that place, right? The specific item was found there that would lead us to assume Hiyoko was waiting there.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Oh, most definitely. If she didn't, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
Like, I don't think Asahina would be as good as Sakura was, but goddamn, if she does not learn martial arts to honor Sakura's memory, I'm going to be mad.
Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar.
Like a familiar!
When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
Oh no, definitely, definitely. They all have PTSD from the Killing Games as well. Most definitely. Also, I want to make the joke. Hiyoko came out the closet. Oh my god.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
Well, if we knew, we wouldn't be here, would we? You're right. Byakuya really would not want to show it. But with our conversation earlier with Makoto, what's the bet that he'd end up breaking down with Makoto? And just being like, I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. I'm under so much stress. I can't do this. And he just breaks down crying. Do you have any ships? Because I do, but I don't think a lot of people would like them.
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
You know what? That's fair. That's honestly fair.
The one with the mask?
I like shipping, but then I also will go like, right, this isn't canon. This is just me having fun. People have their different ships, or if they don't like it, they don't ship at all. That's perfectly fine. Some people go really crazy with shipping, though. But no, this is the only one. Like, no.
There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
I'm like 90% sure Hyogo doesn't even know what the fucking mask is. Oh no, neither do I. I don't like that. Ah, no.
Why not wear such a childish mask? Is your brain fried or something?
Coco is so crazy. Even after Ultra Despair Girls, I still did not like Toko very much. My opinion of her raised a bit, but I still did not like her very much.
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
No, that really wouldn't be a healthy relationship. Like, she's got him on such a high pedestal. It's super not healthy. Like, at all. Like, you want to be equals, not have, like, your partner on, like, oh my god, they're like a god or something, you know?
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Sparkling Justice!
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island.
If anyone was Sparkling Justice, I'd think it was Sonia.
Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
They're siblings! They should not be shipped! What's pro shippers? Also, Terra, knife and fork, Ayo.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Why do people do that? That's so weird. I mean, I'm not. I really would rather not have that. Or problematic ships in general. Fair. Like, it's not fun. It's a bit weird, don't you think? They are siblings.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
I try and keep them in the same age range.
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being distracted by someone. We are. Gummy bag, I think. I think it's a gummy bag.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
I'll have to read that in a minute.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No, that's wrong. Okay. Speaking of hot take, I think characters who are thousands years old but look 16 shouldn't be shipped or canonically be in a relationship. No, I get it. I get what you mean. But sometimes I do it depending on the situation. I do it depending on the situation, but I also understand what you're coming from. Yeah. Sometimes it's just really fucking weird, especially if those characters look like children. Like, yeah, I get it, they're thousands of years old, but they look like a child. I'm uncomfortable with this.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Well, fuck you too, then.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
It can be weird. I also, like, if I do ship somebody with, like, someone who is, like, thousands of years old, I at least want them to be an adult. Because then it's like, yeah, I'm an adult. I know the consequences. I'm not a fucking teen. I'm not going through puberty and having my brain chemistry going, you know?
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
I'm sorry, but... Does it? Does it not? I thought there were yellow gummies in there! Also, Blue, I respect your like your opinions. Yeah.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Yes, it does.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
You mean like how they bopped Mahiro on that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold on, you little bitch. You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy?
Oh shit. Yeah, no, definitely. There was probably someone who went absolutely ballistic.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
Aha!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
No, that's wrong. Sora Washigayo!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
Yes, it was instant.
According to my autopsy, yes.
Also, I think my phone went
No
off.
doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
Oh, it's just bullshit notifications. Beep, beep, bap, beep. Please don't play with audio. Please don't play with audio. Okay, there we go. Okay, no, nothing important on my notifications, okay.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I think this is what got you in this situation in the first place.
I'm sorry.
Please don't kill me!
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Call me the master of cowards then. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I don't threaten anyone.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
Mm-hmm.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Killer blocked the door so Hiyoko would get out from the one way because the other door's blocked.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Itchy nose.
If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
Blood free.
clean.
Hey guys, if I was in this world, would I still be called Blood Red Sakura? And would my theming be like this? Or would I still be called Blood Red Sakura and just have like bright ass neon pink?
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
How sadly.
I won't let you look down on me. We haven't decided that yet.
Oh.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up!
Why is my phone going off?
Killer! That little bitch is definitely
The killer! Ooh. Oh fuck, I don't know what one it is.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it.
She killed... and blocked the door with her body. Kyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Stubbornly insisting that Hyoko's the killer.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru.
Oh!
And blocked the door with her butt. Kyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Oh!
Kyoko moved the body. Then she should be covered in
I
blood.
get what it is now.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside after she moved the body. See, just the fact that Hiyoko was
Shit.
at the can be proven by the footprints in the... Did you get all that, you bastard? So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
There we go!
Allow me to cut through those words.
I'm getting used to using the controller still, sorry.
No, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Anytime! You said you don't have your magic fucking stick to repair it!
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
He forgore. This little boy forgore.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
No, Hyoko took her clothes off before committing the murder. No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
Yep.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
I'm like 9% sure you smelled like shit.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you...
Honestly, that would make the most sense.
I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Okay, I have a question. His forehead, is that a fringe? Or is that just a really, really low down hairline? I know it's probably a fringe, but like...
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
And he's right there, he can vouch for it.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve.
Also, I wonder if you can tell, but my eye spike thing, yeah, this is inspired, that was inspired by Danganronpa.
Alright, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Kinky. Not to mention the killer wouldn't have just walked into where everyone was covered in blood. No, you're right.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Akane is the only one that has the balls to do that.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
Unfortunately.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her! Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Why wouldn't we believe you earlier? Because maybe we want you to go away?
Yoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now.
Mikan, why are you helping her? She treats you like shit.
Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die!
How can you die from a hangnail?
I'm sorry for being pig barf.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Well, yeah.
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so...
Am I back?
Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might be some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all! Man, what a surprise! I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Oh, pardon me. Obviously!
Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Wow!
You always have to say something snide.
Of course she does, she's a bitch.
At the time, we were supposed
I
to
need
meet
water.
around
I need
2
water.
p.m.,
I need to refill this at some point.
but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox. A letter? Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. Let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started to suspect us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Truth bullet!
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The letter that Hiyoko had doesn't clearly... Okay.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
I'm not reading that again!
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
She didn't write it!
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both letters.
See. The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
If it was Gundam, I'd gladly be his puppet. No, that's bad.
Tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer.
The letter given to Hiyoko was probably used to get her over to the beach house to frame her. I don't really see much more reason. Yeah, you're right. That's typically the only reason, though.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Look, Hiyoko, I agree with you. I miss a fuck ton of my animals, and I wish the world would give me them back. But they won't come back.
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Get fucked, Nagito. I mean, the killer wanted to kill Hiyoko if the killer wanted to kill Hiyoko as well, she wouldn't be here. Exactly.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
To be fair, I would have preferred it if Hiyoko was gone.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
It's nice that he's passionate about something.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Lightly punch him to death!
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
You know what? Valid. Fair enough.
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
Well, there's no other place to get medicine, is there?
The place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
Don't blame her, Kazuichi.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
Well, no shit.
I was scared. It was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
Me the other day when I thought my cat ran away.
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start.
I mean, yes, she probably should have. But at the same token, couldn't Monokuma just put them back where they were? What if there was, like, no point in it? Like, she could try all she wants, but Monokuma can easily just go, no, fuck you guys. I'm putting it back.
And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Yes.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong. And I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
Didn't do anything wrong. You're a little bitch! I feel like I'm the bully now. I'm sorry.
I believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
You're being really sus!
It'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Nah, you're right, you're right.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one truth.
Look at Mikan and Ibuki right next to him. They look so uncomfortable just being right next to this fucker.
Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
Someone, like, mod me in, please. To be fair, the way he does it, it is a bit weird, but I also understand.
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Okay, at this point, no, that was just uncomfortable. 5 quid says it's him! I need that fiver. I bet it's not.
And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
You're right.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep, yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
If you can get your arm out, why don't you do that normally?
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Well, too bad, Monobi! I'm gonna get it either way!
Whoa, he's sleeping.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth, that may be, but... Even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, I'm sorry, I got a Discord notification. Among Us. Among Us. Hi, Jerry. Oh right, hold on. I need to give you something. There you go. Stretch. Oh, I needed that. Whoa, yeah you do. There you go. I forgot Sol as well. How did I forget both of you? There's no way we'll survive.
Thank you for looking!
Okay, I'm so tired. We're only halfway through! Right, okay.
Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now! Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked! They'll all feel despair! You can't! That's a serious big no-no! But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against the invasion. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is...
Folianos, I think his answer would be false, probably.
You can't! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears!
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it feels wrong to me.
Where's Ash when you need them? Hey Ash! What do you say when you're shocked in German? Either that or completely correct and no one believes him, yeah.
And my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Okay. It's been 2 hours. Do I finish the trial or do I take a break and we continue this next week? Leave? What do you mean leave? Okay, so you'd say finish it? Okay, we're gonna finish it then.
To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do.
Monomi, I couldn't relate to you more right now.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
I've been saving regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Yes, candy can be a clue.
Oh! What was for dinner?
Pasta and curry sauce.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dad.
There's a lot more than you want more of it.
Okay.
I got food. I've been hungry.
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Oh.
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't. Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Wouldn't she be a bit more panicky that she fell asleep and then woke up in a closet?
Which means The gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
Are you gonna fall off? Is he gonna fall off? There you go. Ow!
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
I don't think it was a case of returning.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
Nom nom nom.
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? I totally wasn't just debating on coming off. So we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you'll control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal and finish the destination of the synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the RB button. I love it. I love the remnants. Ow. Press LB button to brake and RB button to jump. There'll be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course. Make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there'll be branching questions in the course. Answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path with the answer you think is correct. Now that one's hard because from what we know, it was like mostly terrorism. Branching questions will appear several times in one course, so please be careful. I highly recommend you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice for you. If you press the start button during Logic Dive, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. She's right, this might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house... Sorry, I'm really hungry. Ow. When did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? And if they hid inside the beach house, where would they have been hiding? Hiyoko said nobody was hiding in the shower. Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answers. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Alright, let's go! Alright. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before she arrived. And this is why I'm playing with a controller. When did the killer leave the beach house? After. Sorry, I'll confirm that in a minute. Whee! Where would the killer hiding? Well, in the beach house. Okay. Personal opinion time. I think that how the Future Foundation got the remnants should have been different. Personally think Naegi and his friends should have captured them because I'm a sucker for putting Naegi in. You know what? That's fair. Very valid. I agree with that.
It's all coming together.
Pasta.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
Yes.
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
Well, I hate to break it to you. I'm a disappointing person.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Yeah, sure, give it a shot.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
That's because she's a bitch.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Yoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. You love him, but you also want to see him get mauled. Honestly, valid. The place the killer was hiding, the place where Hyoko wouldn't have looked is... the chandelier! No, I'm kidding.
Here. The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The killer is also gay?
The closet? That's where I was locked up.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right. A place where the killer was hiding inside the closet. Yeah. Surf case. Has to be.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? Two surfboards were stacked on the top shelf, and there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Ha 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 ha! Yeah, they were!
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
Them toes are sticking out.
It's kind of like
a penny, out for a pound? Or am I just dumb?
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
Nobody asked, but he's gonna fucking give it. However, if they wanted to get out the surf case, it'd have to not be fully zipped, so the zipper would probably on Hiyoko's... on the side Hiyoko couldn't say, yeah, definitely.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her.
Sorry, I just finished food.
If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
I'm watching you. I see everything you do. It's time I see you.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask.
Well, he's kind of helping.
All right. If you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
If you don't want to get punched, let me punch you? Isn't that?
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
You'd have to walk over to him.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
Mr. Anderson, welcome to the Cherry Tree. I hope you have an amazing time. Hi, welcome. I'm surprised you weren't following. Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What the fuck?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
No.
Yeah, that's true, but...
Oh, it is?
Well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
I love it when Nagito just like... I'm calling you out, bitch!
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Indeed it could.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Woo!
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
I know what happens, but I don't want too heavy a spoilers for people, and I am kind of... If I am talking about said spoilers, I am trying to be ambiguous. Like, you don't know exactly what I'm on about. Just in case there's any newbies to the series. I mean, it's very popular, but you know what I mean.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Yes. Yes, they were.
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
Alright, be good. Yeah, I guess you have already played this 1,000 times. I remember my first time was such a mindfuck. I love it. I love these games. They're like great. I've watched them more than I've played them. I think this might be my second or third playthrough of the game itself. But yeah.
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far...
I'm drinking tea, Blue Puzzle, thank you!
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. Thank you for the scream, Mr. Anderson! If you hold down the what button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim the remark's weak spot and keep that position, you'll be able to memorize it. Memorized phrases can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot it or change to a different truth bullet, it'll disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or a mistake in your available truth bullets. Yeah, you get it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember that this is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Yes, I am British! Yes. I live in the UK. Oh my god.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Oh.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Sure, you can do that, Mr. Anderson. I don't know what I'm doing here. It was possible? What was possible? If I use Chucky's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
I don't think it was necessary either.
They washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible. No, that's wrong.
There we go. I by fucking luck got it right.
Wash off the blood. they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
The buff dude is my favorite. Him and the pet guy are a power couple. Oh my god! Mr. Anderson!
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the showers used to wash off the blood. It's possible it was the drinks inside the refrigerator.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
Like the water bottles.
I've seen through it.
Oh!
In theory, but that's impossible.
But why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand.
Also, I'm just saying my own thoughts about the trial. You know what? That's fair. That's completely fair.
That there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Rebuttal shutdown! I'm like 90% sure it's a trash can.
It's true there were drinks in the beach. However, try thinking about it. One bottle wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down! We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it wasn't? There were no water bottles. There were only flavored
Shit.
drinks with colored dots. If you use those, the blood will come off and it will leave an aromatic smell, especially if you use it. That alone would raise suspicion.
Shit, I should have done it in that thing.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Cut through those words!
The drinks were small, yes, but if you used them all, it would probably be enough. Exactly, yeah.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge.
Oh?
And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
That's a logical fallacy. Oh my god.
There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Yes, they would have been wet.
Now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like
Unless they dried themselves off. Honestly, I would have dried myself off before fucking meeting up with everybody if I fucking murdered somebody and then washed myself with water bottles.
You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they were soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
You've realized who the killer is.
How did you know? But seeing as before the body was found, Pekka walked into the diner while everyone else was in it, and she was wet.
Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Yes! Yes, I do!
Who might that be?
Itchy eye, itchy eye, itchy eye. Ow! That killer, my hero's killer, must be someone among this group! Well, no shit! Right before I discovered my hero's body, I met... it's not good. Oh, it is gonna... Say, what kind of swimsuit do you think Miss Sonia will wear? Since she's a foreigner, how about a bikini? The killer must be one of us! Yeah, no shit. Who are you calling flustered? Don't go making false accusations, you bastard!
That's a strange combo. Hello. Today is another wonderful day. Well,
isn't that Hiyoko?
my. How disappointing. I thought if I came here early, I'd be the first one to arrive.
Hey, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here?
It's to prevent sunburn, so I don't want my skin damaged.
Is there a killer among us? Ah yes, he's a dead guy. The only person it could be, Peko Yama!
Peko, is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Honestly, if I killed someone and then they accused me, I'd be like, you know what, fuck it, yeah, I killed the bitch.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
I'm gonna check my Discord messages on my phone. I'm not reading it.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body.
She did!
But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Oh yeah, she did.
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
Why would I say something? That's fucking boring.
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming.
No, because she could say that she brought the towel along, you know, for after the beach. I know it would probably be wet, but...
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
Did you now?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Well, yes, they would, but they'd have no evidence that it was also used that way if she wasn't wet.
Hold on, that's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back home to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not Not so fast. It's too soon to decide she's a killer.
Why are you heavily protecting her?
Established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Maybe. We'll think about that. Maybe that's a way out.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
You know another thing you could have done? Walked and then fucking dusted the sand afterwards, after your footprints. The killer's escape route. I might know what it was. In fact, it's the only thing I can think is possible. That opening. Small window in the shower room.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
How would they leave?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not. That would violate the school trip rule.
Exactly.
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with the natural's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us. We just said they couldn't use an object.
No, you ruled out a rope.
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
How the fuck would that even be possible?
No! Please don't be violent.
Actually, no, wait, I don't want to know. Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, no, maybe it was an object that they didn't have to hide. If so, I feel like I'm starting to see something. Oh my god, we're gonna have to do this shit again. Hangman's Gambit! Woo! Shit. Fuck! What am I doing? Thank you for the jump scare. Fuck! What? Shit! Ah! How'd you spell sword? Oh, thank you. Fuck! Fuck! I hate this game!
Echo, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yes?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool. and
Aw,
escaped out
I
the
finished
window.
my tea and my food.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it. I knew it was a ninja. Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow, just like a Japanese ninja.
Well, no shit.
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
I've just finished my tea! Oh, not the panic talk action. Let's talk a little bit about... Oh my god, my camera. The fever time and nega time. What the fuck is wrong with my fucking model? Are we good? My model good now? It gonna behave? Maybe not, but you know. From this point on, you'll be able to use fever time by pressing the RB button during PTA. Whenever fever time is active, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all. You won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the B button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assaults. Only until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's also something called nega time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates nega time, your tempo marker will disappear and making it quite difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes but with your ears and your passionate heart. Thank you. If you can't clear it, then you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not gonna tell them that you've had to redo the class trial for a chapter if they don't do that. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm already on the easiest setting.
You bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window?
Yes!
It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass.
No.
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Woo, boy!
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you... Panic talk action.
Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut, bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool...
Bamboo sword bag!
This is the end!
Oh my god, that's a fucking bitch and a half.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
Ayo!
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
Exactly!
Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
My god, Nagito!
You just back off!
Is it true? You really killed Monkey?
Yes!
Hold on! You're just making assumptions!
You know what they say. Make an assumption makes an ass out of you and me.
You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Ooh.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so
Among
freely.
flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Oh?
Can it wait until after the voting?
No.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
Sorry about that.
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Oh. Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
She looks like she's struggling to say that. Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Look at Sonia.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish.
She looks so embarrassed.
I will not allow that.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This is... could she be...
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Can you not say justice like 5 times, please?
That would be me. Sparkling justice.
Look at the fucking emoticon.
Now then, let's
The cow emoji is great.
justice.
What? What the fuck?
I agree.
Pecco, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice.
Are you though?
In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill. Pecco finally snapped!
No shit. Fucking hell.
Please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but... huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Becoming? What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping.
Are you sure about that?
Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
No, he's right though. This again. Sorry, I had messages on Discord.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
I mean, Mahiru did assist in a murder.
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
She looks so stupid!
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
The fucking cow emojis are though.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
Well, no shit.
She's so gross!
Heko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
What the fuck is wrong with Yoko?
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer. In the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Okay. On the morning of the incident, Mahiru met... There we go. What did the killer leave next to the body? No. Oh, no. Oh. Duh. There we go! Let's go!
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko.
Okay, I had to check my phone.
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
I can't just do one thing. I have to like
And the
do
letter
multiple things.
Hyoko received told her
Sorry.
to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her.
Well, yeah.
With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
That fucking smile, though!
I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator.
Let's fucking go.
We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened.
So it's premeditated.
In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
Don't make the joke again!
She made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Peko Pekoyama! She's so pretty, though.
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
Oop!
That's no reason to condemn me.
Yes, it is!
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
Oop.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Yeah, I think fucking not.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
Plenty of other people!
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Look at Monokuma still asleep in the corner. Honestly, mood.
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Let Sonya talk!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
Nobody really.
Then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Bye, Peko.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time? Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time?
Thank you, Sonya.
Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
Well, yes, but...
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Serial killer enthusiast!
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Pecco, right?
Distinct difference?
Yep.
You know, Sonia described Sparkling Justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling Justice!
The heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. I read it in a magazine in the library. There was only ever been one person, a journalist, who had interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco. Sonia said she tried translating it, which means the difference is nationality!
That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Or in Japanese in this case.
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both
From Spain?
Or at least a country that speaks Spanish.
What?
Even she's using emojis now. All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about the serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I assumed they were both serial killers from the same country. But that wasn't the case. So...
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Woo!
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Oh no!
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
Is she though?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer. We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Honestly though, I relate!
What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
Wow, dude.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Pecco and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
And you didn't fucking tell anybody?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime. It could be Nagito. No. Shit.
the body discovery announcement.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Whew, sorry. So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Geez, fine. If you want me to say it, it doesn't include the killer this time, okay? Hold on.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us 1 person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Yep.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Sup, baby doll? Sup, boss baby?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
Yes. No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. In order to shut that off, Monokuma gave something to prove that to us.
I can prove it with this. I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Yep.
The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
Of course he did. My hands are sweaty.
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Hey, what's with that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
Poor Fuyuhiko, man.
I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
Yep, indeed it does! You all got fucked!
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place? Pecco is a legitimate human being!
Thank you, Nekomaru.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not surprised that 11 got me points. 78 points.
I'm in a bind, and what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Oh my god, Monokuma. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, there was the one who killed my hero Koizumi is... hold on a sec. Okay, I'll wait. So sorry. I'm just hesitating. There's no need to hesitate no matter how you look at it. Pecco's the killer. Why?
Hey,
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being.
Well,
if I am a human, then I am not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools? Yeah, I'm pretty sure a fuck ton of people would think that of me!
Hey,
What does she mean for you, Hiko? Pecco and I grew up together. You two were childhood friends then?
No.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born, I was abandoned by my parents. The Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
But that is... You're wrong. You're not a tool, Pecco. Because if you're a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Oh. I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with all of you. Our professional relationship does not exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that's what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That's why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master had always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power.
He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household. Damn, boy! I'm like 9% sure he does not hate you!
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one you tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, was it? Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
Damn it, I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister's dead? You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So?
Yeah, I sent these photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all are. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it.
You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Aw, sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important. So, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted to talk to someone to talk about it with me.
But
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow. No, there is not. Just like, there's always tomorrow. You know, I can talk to you guys then. No, there is not. She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too! But it was rather inconvenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet with each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you are able to pin the blame on Hyoko.
What the?
Seriously? What the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the word I live in. My little sister's murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill the person on my sister's behalf, right? And so, my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use the bat as a murder weapon because the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seems to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, even if it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister. I don't know what the accent is now. So that's why you killed Mahiru with the bat?
Yeah.
But still, I believed her up to the very last minute. That's why this game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch! Hey, if the game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that!
But
the fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong. I want to get revenge, but that's beside the point. Want me to be honest? The whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, all that went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Young master, I am finished.
No, he did not. Look at that happy face of his in the background. That's so not a canon. You were saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all!
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my voices. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So, in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes. So we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along. Well, yes, that's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on! I'm telling you to hold on! I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is the true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so you can protect him.
Great.
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope. Ow, 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 my back. Wrong. I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'd probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
Oh, what about?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
What?
That actually hurt my voice. What the fuck? Saying hope hurt. Hold on. What's the use in asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth? Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our goods, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die!
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth.
I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespans. Those idiots Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. So, you're still saying that? Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. I swear to God, my voice is not good, and I swear it's like someone's gonna be mad at me for it. I'm so sorry. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are right now. There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, could this be considered your ultimate choice? Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight along us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let us hear what you have to say.
Damn it.
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do?
Killed it for you!
You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Oh.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you.
You can tell they love each other. You can tell.
I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
Wow!
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless,
Because it's been drilled into her since she was born!
Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Ugh. This is so sad.
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape.
She ain't gonna do that, man. So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Peko, I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I'd just feel ashamed of myself. It meant I can't live without depending on something. I'd just feel disgusted in myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master!
Ooh. Oh my! So this is how it turned out!
Too bad.
And here I thought I'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing! Which means everything happens thanks to her meddlesome actions. There's no way a human that meddlesome would ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about Peko and Fuyuhiko's discuss. I think he means discussion? Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Pecco's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad! You're definitely the killer! Pecco, the tool with a heart, is the killer!
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry. I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
You had a feeling and still went with it?
Young master.
Young master, you have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so, I wanted you to escape.
I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
Kiss!
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve as by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to all of you, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Poor Peko, man! Peko! That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
So cool! But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
Oh. The tool, Peko Pekoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you would remember that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that.
Then let's begin! The punishment time brimming with despair!
Jeez, why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama!
why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For you!
I
Never needed a sword. Or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So, you didn't need to become a tool.
He just wanted you beside him, not behind him, not as a tool for him to use, just beside him as a friend and a girlfriend.
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Master?
That's so cute!
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go!
It's punishment time!
Please, Echo. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Oh my god.
Young master? Young master?
Just kiss already! Okay, punishment time! Punishment time! Let's fucking go! One woman army! Hell yeah! Kuzuria, don't do it! Look at Monokuma just like, what? That wasn't supposed to happen. What? Well, oh well. Surely that would have stabbed through both of them. This cannot be! Even for Yuhiko! This is bad! This should be allowed! People dying so easily, falling like dominoes! You bastard! What is this? This can't be! This is a lie, right? Peko! For Yuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake. This is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that. The hell is wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I'm pissed, and even I feel sad and hopeless. But still,
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. The despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is an unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of hope should be what hope should be reminds me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyways, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hope of all the ultimates here will definitely complete and utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That is your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know? Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Fuyuhiko! Frantically, we rushed to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
me!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Poor Kuzuryu, man. Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him!
I don't.
Huh? A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him!
Duty?
Hey,
'Cause it's written in the school trip rules! Only the Blackened gets executed. Then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
like,
I was actually gonna do that all along. So I've already prepared for this.
Huh? Prepared?
And that's when it happened. A siren began to ringing from out of nowhere. And gradually grew closer and closer.
An ambulance?
Welcome to Monokuma's Critical Care Unit!
just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat.
Whoop-a-boo!
I'll see you later.
Bye, fuckers! After he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sights.
Is it really going to be okay to leave him? To leave this to Monokuma?
It can't be helped. It's not like there's any other way.
Perhaps.
He's going to be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened.
Then all we can do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiro's death, you know.
However, we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There is no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
I guess. Things aren't exciting if shitster like him ain't around. I didn't realize this, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so, the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending. That's what we really want, yet when that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. If we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea, we were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. Whoop, boop, 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 motherfuckers!
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair. And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary.
You go, Monami!
Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
I don't like the implications of that last bit, but see, punishments, sin, and coconuts, and 12 surviving students left. To be continued. Retain the Black Dragon Blade! Yes, I'd love to save. Okay, everybody! That's nearly 4 hours! Four hours. Oh boy. We're gonna raid into Zero. He's one of my mates, one of my VTuber friends. And I will see you all next time. Till then, everyone,